Woohoo! Welcome back, everybody, to Inebriation Nation. It's Teeje here with you as always. We're gonna play a little Batman Arkham Asylum today, Game of the Year edition. I was on Steam a couple weeks ago, and I don't know what happened, but I mean, it was like 4 in the morning, which is normally when I'm making videos, when I'm hanging out at home on the computer by myself, checking out Steam, checking out different sales and deals and whatnot, and I came across Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkam City, both like 80% off. I think for both games it was like I paid less than $10 for both games combined, and there's no way I'm going to pass that up. That literally both these games are a couple of some of my favorite games of all time, and I'm extremely excited to do this game with you guys. Give me some likes, guys. The more likes we get, the faster I'll get this out. I couldn't be more excited. I appreciate you guys tuning into Inebriation Nation. Please feel free to leave me some comments, whether they're good or bad. I always love feedback. I can't do better for you if you don't tell me what you're enjoying, what you're not enjoying. Am I talking too much? Well, don't do that. I know I'm talking too much, but yeah, you can tell me that all day. I'm not changing any of that. I can't help that. I'm too old to be changing that shit, just so you guys know. I'm already come to terms with the amount that I talk. But like I said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks a lot for the love.
Back, fool, I've got a bomb. All right.
I'm gonna tell you what, this game in particular, what really sold me is some of the voice acting in this game, and especially like the voice acting of Joker, the voice acting of Batman. They're just very dramatic, and they sell these characters so well. It's impossible to fall in love with this game. And not only that, I mean, but the game sells itself with the combat system in this is so revolutionary, and it's really changed the face of combat in a lot of games.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Walden Shop to you. Holes!
Yo, Frankie, how's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown!
A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Really? I don't mind walking. Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right.
Well,
I'm going with it.
that is a nice suit, I'll be honest with you. If you guys don't know and you don't recognize the voice of Joker, he is done no other than Mark Hamill. You know, Luke Skywalker's son.
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handling.
As a matter of fact, Mark Hamill's been doing the voice of Joker in animated series for years. And the same character, same voice actor does Batman and all the exact same animated series.
Look at all this new security. How's a guy supposed to break out of here?
And I'm going to tell you right now, Mark Hamill is to animated Joker what Heath Ledger was to movie Joker. He is the absolute best voice acting of Joker, period. There's just no better voice actor to do the voice of Joker. And these first few minutes, guys, are kind of they're a little slow, I suppose, but it's really kind of setting up the intensity, kind of showing us how intense the security of Arkham is. It's really kind of building these characters. It's building the character of Joker especially, because it's the first time you see him in this series of games.
Would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, bat snacks.
Bat snacks. What do bat snacks consist of?
I'll have weapons on him at all times. Not let him out of your sight.
There'll be time enough for you later. Speaking of talk, tick tock. Is that a crocodile I hear? What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Keep behind me.
We're going to catch up? What are you talking about? We're going to talk about America. We'll talk about America. We'll talk about the government, politics, religion, maybe. So, this, of course, there's also a little bit of training here, so then you get kind of used to Batman's controls, although you really can't run right here. But you'll notice that this is not, it's obviously a third person game, but in most games your character is slightly to the right, and Batman is set to the left, and I thought I tried to figure out how to change your perspective, but you I don't think you can unless I'm just missing it, and it's kind of awkward right from the beginning, but within minutes you get used to it.
Over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
The graphics in this game absolutely fantastic, absolutely unstoppable. This is done with the Unreal Engine 3, which is, in my opinion, one of the best game engines in the business. There's only two others that I find.
Probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be.
The Crytek engine, I feel, is equal. And then, of course, there's the.
Get him out of here.
Oh shit! I can't think of the name right now.
Get the door open.
Oh, well, I'll just let it go. I can't think of the name of the other one. Of course, the Crytek engine is they use to make the Crysis games, Far Cry, and especially if you haven't played Far Cry 3. The graphics in Far Cry 3 are absolutely unstoppable. They're probably some of the best graphics I've seen. Of course, the Unreal Engine, it just seems to me, and I've actually used the Unreal Engine myself, Unreal Engine 3. You just have a lot of versatility. You can do absolutely anything with that engine. You can go from 2D platformers to 3D,
Get ready.
3D shooters to first-person shooters. You can do absolutely anything with that. You can do over-the-head RPGs with that game. Your graphics, you can use cell shading in that. Graphics that are cell shaded. You can do high-definition graphics. I mean, games such as Borderlands 2, Arkham City, Dishonored, Arkham Asylum, all been done with Epic. Of course, the obvious ones are Gears of War. All the Gears of War series. What's up?
I've got your scent, Batman.
Woo!
I will hunt you down.
He might not be hard to smell there, Killer Croc. He is in a big-ass rubber suit. He probably stinks like shit in there.
Stop me from killing you.
He's got an entire pot of ball soup hanging out inside those pants, boy.
That reminds me. I really need to get me some new
new shoes. He wants some alligator shoes, man. That's not very nice. What do you condone? You condone just straight killing alligators just for their leather, just to make some scaly little boots? I don't like it. I don't like boots, much less scaly little boots.
Sweet! Great night for a party!
Not where you're going.
Batman, don't be fucking stupid. It's the beginning of the video game. Of course he's gonna get away.
I mean, don't you think
I try to kind of center in on his face here.
Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
It'll get you in trouble, fool.
You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks
That
to
is
you and a
very fine, just final.
Was that the answer?
Horrifying conclusion. No, of course that wasn't the answer I wanted, son.
Prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility.
Although Joker is fucking crazy. Motherfucker creepy as hell. What's he got? What? Oh, he's gonna get out? What's going on? What's he doing? What's he doing?
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are, motherfucker.
Get a flashlight.
Get a motherfucking flashlight. Oh, you ain't going nowhere, son. Batman got his big ass hands on your neck. Huh?
What? Don't you trust me?
Damn, Batman, you're being awfully rough with that motherfucker, man. He got all kinds of restraints on. Where he gonna go? You think they would have removed that metal chain off of his? I feel like Joker's got like a chain connected to his wallet or something. Like, what's that about? You think they would have removed that?
Busted out of here.
Only 3?
I mean, are they not?
Be sure to try harder
Are they
next
taking him to
time.
processing right now? Are they going to put him in? You know, they're going to dress him out. Like, I think he should be in stripes right now. He isn't fucking. Well, he's not in jail. I guess he's in a fucking mental institution.
Jim.
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage.
What's up, Gordon?
Leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
And enter my favorite character in the entire game,
Staff only.
Harley
I
Quinn.
assure you, if
And
anyone's
I'm gonna be honest with you, her
called
voice is horribly annoying.
Assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
Horribly annoying. I understand. I know.
About you, Bats. Don't be a stranger.
But
You're
that
always-
clowny little bitch is hot as hell with the pigtails and the tight ass leather pants. I'm sorry. Judge me if you want to, but she is fine.
I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
This seems far too easy.
Now!
Joker's loose.
Get out of town. Get out of town with that. They had him restrained all that time, and then all of a sudden they're just gonna walk him across the room with just a pair of handcuffs on. Seems a little easy.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously. Now let's get
All right, so here's our introduction into the combat system, guys. I feel like I'm decent at it. I get better at it, and sometimes I have fantastic rounds. But I still have issues sometimes because I want to feel like, and you'll see me do it. I'll punch at nothing constantly because sometimes Batman will jump across an entire room. He'll roll. He'll do this gigantic rolling kick across the room. And other times he'll just do an elbow into nothing. So it is kind of frustrating. I feel like I get better at it as the game progresses, but I still kind of, I guess I still kind of fuck it up sometimes. Bring it on, round two. So the whole point of these combat, the whole fight scenes are that you get combos, and the higher your combo, the more devastating the attack, and kind of, I guess the way you could explain it is the cooler the attack too, because you start getting more special attacks. And of course, if you guys couldn't tell, there's literally, the combat system is it looks and is super fluid. It looks badass, and it's literally,
Let him know what's happened.
it's literally a system of attack and evade, and that's it. And then there's some other buttons that they'll implement later, such as stun, and then you can jump over characters as well and kind of do like a rolling dash away, out of harm's way or over characters' heads that you'll start using later. But literally, the attack and evade system, where you can just attack at will, and then if you catch that little the squiggly lines over the head, that's them telling you that you're about to get attacked. And as long as you hit that evade button within a certain amount of time, he'll do a badass little evade, and then he'll attack in addition to the evade, and it of course adds to your combo.
All patients should take their medication at the prescribed times each and every day.
Warning. Security breach in level B.
Boom. And of course, like of course you saw the squiggly lines there, but if you attack them before they get too close to attacking you, because it gives you a couple of seconds, you can still attack them. But after a certain time is gone, a certain amount of time, those squiggly lines have been over your head. If you try to attack them, they're going to get you anyway. They're going to punch you, and it's done. As soon as you get hit, you've got to start a new combo over.
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free in Arkham.
No shit, he's running free, son.
Commissioner Gordon is safe.
Also, I mean, this game does have kind of a, not really, I wouldn't call it an RPG feel, but you do have upgrades, an upgrade system, an experience point system. So the higher your combo and the better your I tried to punch that dude in the face. I thought you was the bad guy, son. I didn't know. The higher your combos and the better your combos, and the longer chains you get, the more experience points you earn per battle.
Can you hear me? I'm with Batman. Hello?
Where are they?
Back down there. Do you need help?
No. I work better alone.
Yeah, you just slow me down, motherfucker.
Franklin, can you hear me?
I think Mike's fucked.
Can. Help's on the way.
I'll be honest, Mike is fucked. So, if anybody doesn't know this, like, I've been playing games for years, and there's one type of game that never, ever does well, and those are, the number one game that never works well are games that are based on movies. Never works. And 9 times out of 10, the opposite is also true. Movies based on games also don't work very well. The most successful one, of course, is the Resident Evil series. But I don't think that's because the game... I don't think that has anything to do with the game being, or a movie being based on the game. I think that has a lot to do with Mia Jovovich, which is...
You won't see me.
I'm just saying Mia Jovovich is fine as hell.
Anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies.
Zaz, calm down, son. So I was trying to say is that when this game had been out for a while before I played it, because I had kind of given up hope that they were ever going to make a game that was good, that was based on comics or movies or anything like that. I had just given up hope. The majority of comic book games are just not that good. I mean, Spider-Man games can be good.
My buddy. He's gonna fry him. Do something, please.
I will, baby. I will.
I need to get behind it.
Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 2. Great game. Fantastic game.
Get close enough to Zaz to strike. He'll see these old gargoyles.
Spider-Man 3 kind of sucked. I really can't think of a whole lot of other ones that were great. I mean, there was a couple X-Men games. X-Men Legends was okay. I mean, like, I guess back in the day, like, on the Super Nintendo, they had Batman Returns. I think that was the name of it. That was kind of fun, but it was more of a 2D fighter, kind of in the style of, like, Double Dragon, or... It was okay, but it just... Those games get boring really quickly. Oh, here's my girlfriend.
Oh, hiya, B-Man. Harley Quinn here.
Woo!
How do you like my new uniform?
I love it.
Pretty hot, huh?
Oh, yeah, girl.
I got something to show you.
Yo, girl, what's your number? Let me get your number. Let me get it, girl. What's your number? Oh man. Quincy Sharp's a dickhead anyway. Don't worry about it, girl.
I'm now subbing for the old man.
Man, those pigtails do it for me. Oh, what are you doing, man? You could tie me up any day, girl.
In case you ain't figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, perhaps, but no dice. Now the inmates are running the asylum. Well, technically the Joker's goons shipped in from Blackgate, but you get the idea. Bye-bye for now.
This game... I think what I was talking about before was that I really had grown tired of trying different...
I'm here.
Kind of,
Arkham Asylum just vanished off the network.
He's in control of the security system.
hell yeah, he's in control of the security system. I had grown tired of movies and games trying to... Or movies and games trying to cross genres. And I had just kind of seen the game several times and just didn't think it was that good.
He's lying. It's just a diversion to keep people away.
How do you know?
I know him.
Because fuck yeah, he knows him. And I was in GameStop one day, and I was there trading some games in for some new games. I couldn't find any new games that I cared about, and I saw Batman Arkham Asylum up there, and so I asked Mr. GameStop. I said,
She never was very bright.
What's up with this game, big guy? No. Video game, intelligent video game man. What's up with this game? And he was the one that recommended it. He said it was the best comic book game ever. And so I bought it, and he was not wrong. That was one of the best investments I ever had. I played this game straight for days until I beat every last bit of this game. And literally, I guess right after I got this game, they announced Arkam City, and which again, we just took everything in this game and expanded on it. They expanded the combat system. Actually, I don't know that they did. I can't remember. But I will play Arkham City directly after this, and we'll get to the bottom of that. I think the combat system is very similar. They did add a few new features, but not a ton. But the way that Batman, well, of course, this game takes a lot. Most of it is indoors. It kind of has a Dead Space feel where it's a lot of corridors, a lot of closed-in room areas. But Arkham City is that plus this huge open world city that you can move through freely. They really expand on the Batcape and how you can kind of glide. And the grappling hook. The grappling hook in Arkham City is unstoppable. But you do use the grappling hook in this game a shit ton as well. And this game has a ton of, not necessarily unlockables, I guess, but it has a lot of just extra little shit to do, like all the Joker teeth everywhere, where you're going to have a lot of collectibles, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Joker teeth being one of them.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there?
Seriously, it's poison gas. It's not nitrous oxide which makes you giggle. It's poison. It's gonna kill you. So also I think they do a really great job in this game of breaking up any type of monotony.
Escape attempt. Joker's been planning this.
No shit, he's been planning this. Joker plans everything, son. Don't say stupid things that we all know. I mean, that's just useless. They break up the monotony of the game.
Stay here.
There's combat, tons of combat, but they break it up with damn it. Might be out, everybody. They break it up with stealth as well. You have these big stealth areas that are very, very challenging. You have,
Batman's here. Just hold on a little longer.
of course, large open areas that you can explore, find collectibles. This game, certainly, you can't really call this game open world, I don't suppose. They don't really give you multiple missions at once. I don't think. They might give you a couple instances where you can choose which objective to do next, but it's not that much freedom as far as that's concerned. I'm going, dude. Stop rushing me. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Oh, I guess I'll save you, son of a B. And then I'll punch you in the back of the head. Go to bed. You know, bastard. Of course, guys, the gadgets. Tons of gadgets in this game. Of course, the classic Batarang. And we'll get to use that a lot in this game. We'll use it as part of combat.
Attention. Air purity is now at normal levels.
Thanks, lady. Got them Joker teeth cut. The Joker is in this. There's going to be a lot of Joker unlockables as well. It's kind of a whole... I guess he really has nothing to do, from what I remember, with the actual storyline. It just seems like he just somehow knew that Joker was going to be doing this causing wreaking havoc in Arkham Asylum, and decided he was going to come through and hide a whole bunch of, I guess, collectibles throughout the asylum, and challenge old Batman to a mental duel, to a battle of wits, if you will. And I'm gonna win, just so you guys know. Batman don't fuck around. Batman don't fuck around. Fuck yo, Joker tooth. Fuck yo, Joker teeth. No time for that. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Okay, I find that fucked up. Batman never fucking misses with the Batarang, but he missed him right there.
I'm counting on it, just not yet.
What the hell? This dude is gigantic and ugly as hell. And he's got that weird ass little tiny arm. He's got one gigantic badass arm, one teeny tiny arm. It's like he's obviously right-handed. He masturbates with his right for hours and hours on end. Oh shit! So it took me a second to figure out what I was supposed to do with this guy. You can't just run up and start punching on him. He'll charge you. I forgot about that. So he'll charge, and you've got to lead him off. So there's these two electric doors here. Lead him off. Get out the way. Boom. Now it's been shot. Shot the shit out of him. Boom. You know how to back that up. That's that classic ground pound of almost any video game bad guy in history. Always has some kind of ground pound attack that you've got to either jump over or run away from at a high pace. That dude's just not so smart. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, you deserve a ball-peen hammer. Get him, Batman. Damn, took me a minute to punch that dude. He's being a wee bit of a dick. Stop being a dick. Dude, it took me 5 times? Oh shit. I just wasn't paying attention. All that shit I talked earlier, I wasn't paying attention to nothing. Of course, whatever drug this guy on was just still too much for his little tiny heart to handle.
Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it? Well, note to self, need stronger test subjects.
So whatever drug he was on just blew his little tiny heart up. He got...
I'll give you this one for free.
Had the body...
Knock me off, I dare you.
He looked like he was half Arnold Schwarzenegger, half Rick Moranis, with the heart of a hummingbird. And it just couldn't support all that beefcake.
Oh, you're getting too predictable, Bats. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham. You'll see.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and get out of here. When we come back, we're going to keep moving on with the game. We're going to see what Joker's up to. Y'all have a fantastic, magical day full of wonder and bewilderment. May all your hopes and dreams come true. Don't forget to thank God every day for motherfucking yoga pants. Actually... Oh yeah, get an upgrade right here, guys. When we come back, we'll check out what upgrade we get. Have a good night.